Oh, here we are, Off the Rails podcast. Don't remember what number this is? Hey,
Hello, universe.
hello, universe. There you go. We're not good enough. So yeah, I would just like to start off by saying that I am remoting in from home because I did test positive for a certain virus, and I was hospitalized for 5 days last week. And I just would like to say that I'm very happy with the level of care that I was given by the staff at the hospital. And the intake doctor at the emergency room is an Indian guy, and he seemed to have labored breathing when he was examining me. And I said, "Hey, doc, sound like you're having some trouble breathing." And he goes, "Let me tell you, I just got over the coronavirus. You're in very good hands. I know how to take care of you." So he's very reassuring. Put me in the hospital, put me on medications, and they took good care of me. I'm out. I'm on steroids, so I'm ravenously hungry, and I can't taste shit. So it's frustrating. So I don't know how long that's going to go, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be with my people, and let's welcome our guest, Nate Ford, today. Nate Ford, Nate.
Hello, everyone. Hello. All the way from Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho. How was your Christmas?
It was lovely. I worked at the gas station that I work at currently because of COVID and whatnot. Taking my comedy freedoms.
Well, let me ask you
I said
something.
COVID.
On Christmas, will they tip the gas guy?
I did have one tip throughout the day. And it was only because I asked the guy, "Hey man, you need to have a mask inside the store. It's everywhere in Boise." This was the guy behind him, and the guy goes, "I'm claustrophobic. I'll fall to the ground in fear. If you want me to, I'll put the mask on and see you. You'll see me fall on the floor."
You know,
And,
the look that you have goes with that voice really well. It does. Was that guy you?
Well, he was bearded and burly, and so the guy that was ahead of him, that was in front of him, he goes, "Man, thanks for dealing with people like that," and gave me $5. And because it's a mandate in Boise, Idaho, to wear a mask in public, like in stores and stuff like that. There's signage everywhere on the doors. We're supposed to tell them, otherwise, it's $1,000 fine to the individual, or the place can lose their license. And so I tell people, listen, I don't care what your opinions are, your ideology, they don't pay my bills.
Can you really get $1,000 from a person that's going to a gas station? I mean, seriously, you could threaten them with $1,000 fine, but come on.
No, that's at the cops. Well, here's the thing. It allows people. Let's say if I'm in the store and I don't tell people to wear their mask. Let's say there's somebody like a Karen or whoever or is there and sees me not telling people, she can report that.
Right. So you did your part.
You did what you were supposed to.
I get it. No, I get it. There's a certain thing, a certain protocol that you have to go through. You gave the warning. You did what you were supposed to do. I get it. There's a big debate on whether or not masks really protect. And what if someone's already had it? And why are they wearing a mask if they've already had it? And then, well, is that protecting the other people? And you just get into this long thing. Just put on the freaking mask and just fucking, you're out in public. For everyone.
Here's a simple thing. Let's play devil's advocate. Let's say this thing is not real. And so a few months down the road, we've looked like idiots.
It's real.
But let's say if it is, if it's real, like it's real, then we've saved a few people down the road. So either way, wear a mask.
Yeah, but the dumb people, though.
What, natural selection?
Darwinism.
So now that we've had our safety announcement of the week, should we get into the show? Should we do our...
Let's do the show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Molly, let's get this ship going in the right direction.
All right, hold on.
Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
And we are back. Off the Rails. I'm not sure what episode this is. Do you
52.
know? 52, season 2. So season 3 is right around the corner,
It's
correct?
coming fast.
So quick shout out here. We'd like to give a little shout out to the people that keep the lights on here. Coldwell Banker Homesale Realty. This is the studio that is sponsored by that company. So if you're ever looking for a house, give Roy a call at Coldwell Banker, 414-443-2030. Give Roy a call. He can find you what you need. Also, if you're feeling generous this holiday season, go to our Patreon page. You can tip us $1 or $2. I mean, you tip a stripper, tip your comics too. Other things we've got going on. Oh, Amazon. This is a little late, but hey, you got that late Christmas present. Go to our website, offtherailstm.com. Click on the Amazon link, place your order. We get a little bit of love as well. So that and social media, you can find us all over. Off the Rails TM, anywhere you go, we are on social media. Look for us there. So
yeah, please use the Amazon link. It doesn't cost you anything. I used it quite a bit this Christmas, and you just have to have it in your mind to go through our website. You just click through, and it helps us out. It doesn't cost you anything, and you're helping someone out. I think that's a great option to have.
And
Amazon link.
We are able to see your orders, William. We did see the flesh
I know.
you bought. So
look, dude, if you want me to continue to spend my money, you're gonna keep that shit quiet.
He's been stuck in his
understand that?
apartment.
Oh, wait, we're
He's
live.
on quarantine.
We're
Leave him
live.
alone.
Shit, we're live. Sorry, Willie.
Yeah, you know what, bro? I haven't seen anything with your name on it.
It's gotta be there.
Just give her cash right now. Hand her $1,000 in cash. You're loaded. Everyone knows it.
Take it.
Take it, Molly.
Anyway, well, we're joined by Nate Ford today. Nate, thanks for joining us again. What's new in your neck of the woods these days?
Woods.
Oh, not a whole lot. Just working my butt off and trying to, navigate through this craziness that we call 2020, which is almost over, thankfully. But I can't wait for 2020 Part 2, the revenge.
This time it's personal.
It's magically going to be over when the January 1st hits.
I don't know. That's why we brought you on, Nate, because you have an elfish kind of appearance to make us think it's going to be a magical year coming, and we want to give people hope. So we thought we'd bring our favorite elfish hobbit, to give hope for the new year.
Elfish hobbit.
Yeah. And today is the last Saturday of 2020. Did you guys know that? This is the last Saturday of 2020.
All right.
So we're just getting closer and closer.
Well, I just don't know how
And so I just
magically disappear once 2020
No,
is
it's
so much better.
well, the thing is, you do have the vaccine is out, and a lot of us has already had it. So I don't feel in danger anymore. So I mean, I think that we're heading in the right direction, and I don't know like the gripes about giving the vaccine and who gets it and who's going ahead of who. Get the damn thing, get both doses, and let's see where we are from there. It might be a nice spring, and then summertime might be great. We might be pulling out of this thing. I think we should just try to keep positive. And we've had a lot of negativity the whole year. Just try to move into a better frame of mind for the new year.
that's why I'm monitoring. That's why I'm monitoring you, William. I'm waiting to see here next week or so if you survive it. I might go get the vaccine. I'm not gonna do round 1. I'm gonna go after round 4.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm in no hurry to get that vaccine. Well, they told me I can't because I'm on medication. But I do have to say this though: they had to put me on the plasma therapy, and they had a hard time finding my plasma because, of course, I'm alpha. You can't take that universal blood. Oh, can you take that's universal? No, you're not putting that beta blood in me. I'm alpha. 3:30 in the morning, they found one bag of type A blood to give me the plasma. So if I'm able in a couple of months to donate, I'm going to do the same thing because, hey, us alphas need to have our plasma.
Oh, yeah? My plasma can beat up your plasma, huh? What do you think about that?
You're big. Oh, you're big. No, man. They know the whole
Macho
alpha
plasma.
deal. It's alpha. There's a big gold bag. It said A on it. That's right. I got the good stuff. I asked
Pick
him
up my
for the,
plasma.
So we just had Christmas yesterday. As of now, it's the 26th, right?
Mhm.
I do have some stories.
Ooh.
Apparently, just in time for Christmas, they launched a new application that allows parents to remotely boot their kids off of Xbox whenever they want using their phone.
Great feature.
I
Good.
think that's a
That's
great
good.
idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
So it's part
You
of
have
the
to limit that shit.
parental
You have to
control on the
limit
Xbox app. You know, your kid just got a new Xbox game. Isn't spending time with the family.
So do
You can just
do you use this for Tom?
no. I should though. That's a good idea.
Oh,
Oh,
you see, listen, Michael,
He's
you're
not
causing trouble within the marriage, and they're not even married yet. Lay off. Stay out of it. Stay out. Tom's not sleeping. Molly's off doing who knows what. Come on now. They're a little out of control. Let's
Yeah.
reel them in.
Look at this. It also allows parents to receive a notification if their kid tries to buy a game.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Apple's had that
Yeah.
for years, though. iTunes has had that for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but this is for a gaming
Right,
console. This
right.
isn't, this
Is
is
there like an age restriction for that? Like if they're below like 16 or something? Or I mean, like I don't want it to be too controlling. You know, you got to have let kids have a little or something. But I understand not letting them go hog wild. But you also don't want to overly control them either.
I think it's just if you have the parental control app on your phone. So literally, I could probably download this app on my phone and turn off Tom's Xbox.
Yeah.
That would be great. I would. You know what? I think that would be fun. Just to fuck with Tom.
Yeah.
Tell him
Listen.
go take a nap.
But I'm 41. William, you're a little older than me. But when I was a kid, all I had was a Nintendo, just the original Nintendo, then a stick that I went outside to poke frogs with. That was my entertainment when I was a kid. Kids
Oh,
have so
I'm
much
downloading
these
it now.
days. Virtual reality. They have that. They have phones. They're way more connected than most people, and they shouldn't be.
No, I agree. And kids need to go outside and play and have activities. I agree
Or-
100%. It's more healthy for them.
Or
I mean, they tried it with that the Pokemon Go. They
Oh, we-
seriously tried to do that, but the kids got ran over because they
I
weren't
mean,
paying
people were
attention.
getting robbed too. I think
Oh,
like
yeah.
adults were getting
There were
involved with
there
the
were set up in
nonsense.
certain areas, yeah.
Yeah. It's like craziness. It's no matter where you go, it's always somebody trying to rip you off.
so you know what else kids could
That's
do
true.
after their parents boot them off of their Xbox and they're all salty and bored,
What's that?
stuck in the house
Sex
for
robots.
quarantine.
And then what should they do?
Apparently, Monopoly has
Masturbation.
Sex robots.
released a new version that they call the longest game ever.
Oh,
Like
Mom.
Monopoly wasn't already
Yeah,
the longest game
Yeah.
ever.
Has anyone ever really ended one? It's almost like I give up. It's enough already.
This version takes even longer.
Oh.
Longest game ever edition is what it's called. They have 66 properties.
That's cruel and unusual.
And
I
you
mean, do
thought
you
the
want to
original
go
game
into
took
a
forever.
game that's called longest game ever? It's like, no. Right, you turned me off with the title.
Look,
I want
The
something
guy's
short and
asleep
sweet.
on a turtle.
Well, they're going to be surprised when they know that life is the longest game ever.
Oh my
Look at
God,
this.
is it ever?
Look at this board.
Especially when you sit next to Michael.
Can you guys see this?
True.
Look how many properties are on this board.
Oh
Are there new
no.
ones? Are there new
Yeah, there's
properties?
66 properties.
What are the new ones?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's all Atlantic City. It's crap.
Oh, look, the new game pieces look like a turtle and a bunny. The tortoise and the hare.
I'm grabbing
Yeah.
the boggle. I'm grabbing boggle game now. I'm sorry, this is too much. I'd rather make up words than
I would like to make up a game. I really would. I would like to come up with something that is fun. I mean, like I always wanted to invent a board game. I'm going to do that. That's on my bucket list. So maybe we should collaborate an off the rails board game. Put that we'll kind of put that there, and we'll try to work on some things, and maybe we can collaborate and put a board game together. I think that'd be a great idea.
We'll put that in the list with the 60 other things we haven't started.
Missy, you should market that.
Jesus, man. Could you do me a favor, Molly, and reach over and give him a little smack in the back of the head for me?
I can't.
Look at lean in, Mike.
They got to
lean
stay
in.
6 feet
Lean
apart.
into it. Lean into it.
You deserve it. Come on, lean into it.
I think you might have another.
Well, it's great seeing you again, Nate. I mean, I miss you, man. Like, we've had some fun times, man.
I miss all of you guys too. We did. The last
Remember
show that
when
we
we
did
drove
together.
down to
that
Memphis?
little-
When we drove
Oh
down
yeah,
to Memphis?
yeah, for last comic standing.
Last scam standing. But he wanted to just get footage of us standing in line, and then he brought us around, not in the club, to perform for some PAs that wasn't even recorded, and say, "Okay, we'll call you."
Yeah.
And then you guys are waiting for the phone call. Let's wait.
Yeah.
They're gonna. I'm
We
like,
were hopeful, William. Hopeful.
Like, no, but
No.
they said they would call, and dude, no one's calling. You've been had. They used us.
I like that idea. We could totally market that. El May says you could make a Guess Who game of Off the Rails edition.
There you go.
Pictures of you and your hosts and guests.
And she could include a pair of her panties. I think it would up the value, of course.
You're still
William.
still after those.
I'm obsessed. I know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
That in
Well-
Florida.
Florida. Florida. Hey, where did that happen?
Exactly.
What you drinking there, Mike?
A little Three Sheeps today.
Okay. I can only have soda that I can't taste. I'm not touching any alcohol.
Drinking soda? Shouldn't you be drinking like
What do you got there, Nate?
Gatorade.
This
Yeah.
is from Colorado. It's Left Hand Brewing. Left Hand Brewing Company.
I told you.
It's the peanut butter milk stout.
Ooh, good stuff.
Oh,
It's like a liquid peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
that sounds
It's
really good.
Amazing.
Actually,
Nate, what time is it there?
Good
Like
breakfast.
11?
it's
Yeah, 11:23.
And you drinking
5
peanut butter
o'clock somewhere.
stout for breakfast?
It's 5. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
It is
You
not-
look like you drink. You do. You have the look. You look exactly who you are. So no
Yeah.
pretension. You are who you are.
No.
You're my favorite little goat boy.
But
I love you, man.
It's
quarantine. You know,
I
I've embraced my alcoholism.
We
I
good
It's
though.
good, Ellie Mae. Very good.
I want to know where to find
It's
it.
my first time. It's my first time trying it too. So it's.
I love Sprouts.
Well, I
They're my
got it at the grocery store here.
The one you work at? No, the gas station doesn't sell this. The peanut butter stuff. Does it? They just threaten
No.
people with fines.
We
They
got.
don't-
You guys, I know
We have
got
still
off topic.
reserve.
We
Old
were talking-
Milwaukee Light.
Molly.
Nate,
Go ahead.
Nate,
Talk.
Nate,
Molly.
Nate.
What is it? Molly. What is it? Go ahead.
Hey.
Talk, Molly.
I will
Molly.
come over there.
Hey, enough with it. Let Molly speak. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Molly.
Go ahead, Molly. Molly, what is it?
Quit
In
saying
the
Molly.
spirit of, we were talking about Christmas. We did get you guys some gifts, although we're waiting for Tom and William to both be in the studio.
Okay.
I did
Fair
not
enough.
bring them, Tom, because William's not here. Do you want me to spoil it and tell them what they've got?
Why is he not zoomed in with us?
What?
Why is he not linked in? If he's talking to you, can't he just link in, or is he just indisposed?
It's lurking in the back.
Yeah.
Tom, are you naked, Tom?
He's sitting
come
there
on.
naked. He's
Probably.
naked and scared.
Is that the Jersey version?
Yeah, that's it. Instead of naked and afraid, it's naked and scared.
Naked or scared?
Anyway, well, hey, I thought he was sleeping. I didn't want to disturb him. I know he had a rough night.
Yeah.
He was just, Molly, you can't let him get overstimulated at Christmas time. The whole Santa Claus, the reindeer, he just got overstimulated. He couldn't sleep. He had a bad case of insomnia. And you have to reel that in, Molly. You're the grown-up here.
I'm sorry.
So next year, don't take him for pictures with Santa. That clearly sent him over.
No pictures with Santa.
That sent him over the edge.
Yeah. So.
I felt bad for him. I know how it is when you can't sleep because I was having the same issues last night but I think it's the steroids. And it was just like, wow, it's frustrating.
I woke up and there's like
too much energy.
Sorry, go ahead, Nate.
No. It wasn't important. Just the steroids give you a little bit of energy, and so like your body's awake, but your mind wants to sleep, and so it's like, no, we want to go. We gotta do things.
Yeah, and it's depressing. It's a side effect. It's made me depressed. It's a medical depression.
Especially if it's got you amped up and you got nowhere to go.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think that might have something to do with it too. Yeah.
Just do jumping jacks. Start running in place.
I should, but
you got a wee.
I'm on blood thinners. I'm afraid I'll start bleeding out of all my orifices. They're telling me you're on blood thinners. Take it easy because if you brush your teeth too hard, you could just start. If you blow your nose too hard, it could just start bleeding. So I'm trying to take it easy right now.
See, I just pictured you like in any prison movie where the guy is just montage of working out in his cell, and now you're just buffed with a tattoo on your back and like
De Niro in Cape Fear.
Yeah.
No, it's a whole different scene, man.
William, you were talking about donating plasma earlier, which is
absolutely.
Is great. It's a great thing.
I hope that I'm able to do that. I would recommend that to anyone who, if you've had it and you test for the antibodies, please just contact the blood bank. I asked them what I need to do. They said it might be a month or two. You have to get through this thing and the medication and everything, but contact the blood bank. They will test you for the antibodies. If you have them, you can donate it. And it would be my privilege to do that. I hope I'm able to.
What's a different donation than what you're normally used to doing on every Saturday morning, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you're trying to be funny, but
Will says, Cam says hello.
I was trying to do a public service, announcement, but yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Merry Christmas.
This is off the rails.
All right. So the Tom-esque segue I was trying to make.
Yep.
As you guys are just rolling right over me here today.
We're off the rails.
Is going to have an ad in it, of course. But this guy.
Here we go. Ties in right with
Some
William.
people fish. I masturbate. Australia's oldest sperm donor, 72. He's fathered 21 children that he knows about and was banned from clinics due to his age and now helps lesbian women start families.
And if he donates, was that an old baby? You ever see those old-looking babies?
So this is the guy. He's 72.
He's got a Benjamin Button? That's what you're thinking?
A little Benjamin Button. Oh, is that what you were getting at when you were asking, Michael?
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. This medication is not making me horny. I'll be honest with you. So you don't worry about that. Donating anything.
That picture is very creepy. By the way, that's a very creepy picture. I mean, is that his hand that he uses, that he's showing with his kid or grandkid or whatever?
Hey, you better make it weird. Stop it.
Wait, is that the hand he uses to donate?
No. So it's actually, it says when his marriage ended in 2003, he tried donating. I believe it said somewhere that they had 2 failed pregnancies as well.
Oh, that's a shame.
And so he decided to do this. Some people fish, some golf. I masturbate.
Oh my God.
It's an odd story, but also at the same time, I think, I don't know. This guy
he must have some good genes or something.
Yeah, genetically, he must.
And they're still.
He must be a brilliant
still going.
rocket scientist or something. So here we have Tom Brady's sperm over here for you, or we have the 72-year-old man from Australia. Take your pick. Well, he's a rocket scientist, but he's an NFL Hall of Famer.
I'm going with the guy from down under.
Well, and it sounds like he keeps in contact with most of them.
Well, that's the thing.
So that they know.
It's an extended family for him. Australians, man, I like them because I think they're very down-to-earth people. They're similar to Americans in a lot of ways. They're not so pretentious. I really identify with the Australian people. And even if they do shit that's kind of wacky, their movies are kind of wacky, I fucking enjoy Australians. I do.
Creepy?
No, I don't think so.
It's a big ego trip to spread your seed. I get a lot of physical pleasure when I interact with them, and they climb all over me and call me dad.
That's a little creepy. Yeah,
It's creepy.
What's his
I think we just went over the line just now.
Well, it sounds like he keeps in touch with a lot of them, and they have like.
Yeah, he does.
Look.
Well, did you see the Vince Vaughn movie where he was a sperm donor and he didn't realize, and he had all of these sperm donors that were trying to find him, and then they finally do, and it was interesting. I don't remember the name of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Starbuck was
no, yeah, but what was the name of the movie with Vince Vaughn?
Yeah,
it was a sweet movie. I can't remember the name of it, but he's a sperm donor and he meets all these people, and then he just changes him as a person. And I don't know. I just enjoyed the hell out of that movie. But of course, I'm on steroids.
I think it's kind of cool that he, finds his passion and doing that and helping others in need. But I get winded after like 2 sessions, and I'm done after 2 times in a night. I don't know how many times he does it, or once a day, twice a day. He's got more stamina than I do. Let's just say that 72
Delivery man.
against
That's
me.
it. I was looking up delivery man.
On,
yeah,
Nate.
I see the joke that you're trying to make, Nate, but you can build that up over time. It's called building your nature. You build your nature, and then over the course of years.
Are you comic critiquing? Are you comedy shaming?
Comedy shaming.
Am I?
Yep.
Oh, I apologize.
How dare you?
He hasn't even workshopped that. He just came up with that on the spot, and you're shaming him.
I apologize. Hey, I'm medicated. I didn't mean to. My bad.
You could have done something different there. It was close.
You're right.
I was trying to collaborate with them. That's what we do. We collaborate. Every time we get together, it's a collaboration. Right, Nathan Scott Ford? The whole pretentious Nathan Scott Ford. Let's talk about that for a minute, though. The Nathan Scott Ford. Did you write the fucking national anthem, motherfucker? It bothers me. Nathan Scott Ford. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
It sounds like a serial killer name or the person that named it.
The guy that shot buckwheat. Nathan Scott Ford.
You see, my plan has worked.
Francis Scott Keys. Yeah. It's like
people talk about me. Look at that. Huh?
You pretentious goat.
I'm ready all morning. I'm like, that sounds like a serial killer name. So it worked. You're right. Or it's just a killer name, one of the two.
I keep people guessing.
We're collaborating, Molly. We're collaborating.
Okay.
This is how we work.
Don't mind me. It's just kind of freezing in here. Trying to keep my hands.
Cold.
Do you have some popcorn?
Studio? Yeah, I bet.
The studio's got a great popcorn maker.
I did not make popcorn today.
Yeah.
Was it just me and Mike?
I feel like making some because I can't taste anything though. But I love the popcorn.
Don't eat popcorn when you can't taste. It's just going to be dry and gross.
I know. It's just like I'm chewing on
the flavor.
This is how it's been for the past 3 weeks. I'm just chewing. I'm not. People brought me Christmas cookies. It's frosted.
You should freeze them.
Can't taste the thing.
Freeze
but I'm
them.
going to eat them because the steroids are making me hungry. It's frustrating. So I'm probably going to gain about 20 pounds. But what are you going to do?
So now that you're experiencing this, would you rather go blind or still have no taste and smell?
Ooh.
Would I rather go blind? That's not even a question.
Yeah,
I would do without my taste and smell and be able to see. How do you even compare that? That's a take my sight so I can taste something.
Would you rather not be able to see or not be able to taste and smell?
He's already legal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear. I'd rather be able to see. I'm going to go around blind, babe, but I can taste this shit. I don't know what it is I'm tasting.
I don't know. That's not very clear to me. I think I might rather have my taste and smell.
I would rather be able to see, honestly. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, but if you're blind, just think how great your taste and smell would be. So when we say when you lose,
it would be enhanced, Tom. But you don't know what you're tasting. What if you grab something like a bug?
Lynn Krolowitz says, "Hi, William."
Hi, Lynn. It's my daughter-in-law, the mother of my grandchildren. Oh, they're watching. How wonderful. Now I'm embarrassed.
We don't have to go back to the Australian sperm donor article, do we?
No, but I'll tell you what, I enjoyed Delivery Man, that movie. I thought it was enjoyable. They had some very good characters on it. It was a sweet thing. It sounded like a ridiculous premise. And then when I watched it, I was like, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I thoroughly enjoyed Vince Vaughn. It must be the steroids. I'm whacked out. What can I say?
Today's the last day of those. So now we'll
The
get
last day. Today's the last day of steroids. I got another week on the blood thinner, so we'll see how that goes.
What do you think of the new Adam Sandler Halloween movie?
What?
I didn't watch it. I meant to. I did like the one where he was the jeweler. That was intense.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems was intense.
It was a little too long. Like they could have cut out a lot of things, but it was very good. I did enjoy it myself. Like it was
Uncut
just
Gems?
like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. They could have uncut or cut out some scenes in the Uncut Gems.
So what did you
It
think of
was
the
just-
other? So what did you think of the movie you just brought up? The Adam Sandler Halloween movie.
Now he made a statement. If Uncut Gems did not win like an Oscar or a nomination or anything like that, he would make the stupidest movie ever.
He did it.
And I think he accomplished that.
Yep, I would agree. I mean, it was horrible.
Oh, was it real? So you don't recommend it? Now I kind of want to see it.
No,
I
I mean,
haven't seen an Adam
Yeah.
Sandler movie in a long time.
I just saw Happy Gilmore. It was on cable, and I was like, "Well, it's on. I'm going to watch it."
I mean, that's the kind of
I
stuff
enjoy them.
kind of
I mean,
funny when you're
if you're bored,
high
if
school.
you're bored, if you're in quarantine, if you got no plumbing to do or opening up doors for certain people, go ahead and watch it.
I have a recommendation though, and it's called Your Honor. It's Bryan Cranston. Showtime. I think you can go through Amazon Prime to get Showtime or whatever. I don't know how it worked, but I'm in. I watched the first 3 episodes. It's set in New Orleans. He's a judge. It is crazy, well written. It's very intricate. There's a lot of subplots going on. He's in a serious bind, and it's getting worse and worse. I'm telling you, it is Breaking Bad level good. It's intense. No, I just think there's just the first 3 episodes that have come out. But I'm telling you, I am all in 100%. And it's set in New Orleans, and it's set in my old delivery route, the lower 9th Ward I used to drive a delivery truck through. So I know that whole area. I know those places. And it just kind of rung true with me. And it was like, Cranston, dude, Malcolm in the Middle, and then Tim Wiley, and then this, just the range of this guy. He's amazing. He really is. I still like his old goofy shit.
Did you ever see him in Sneaky Pete, the first season?
In what?
Sneaky Pete. That's with Giovanni Ribisi.
I saw Sneaky Pete. Oh, yeah. You're right. Oh, he's a bad guy in that.
Yep. That was good
Jesus.
too.
How many seasons of that was there?
There's 2 or 3.
I saw the first one, and he was a bad. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to check that out. I only saw the first seasons.
Giovanni Ribisi is awesome. He's amazing in that one.
Oh, yeah. That one season was amazing. It was really good. Yeah, they worked with the bail bondsman and stuff, and he was posing as somebody else.
Right. Dude. And he was Pete, the cousin.
There's
Pete.
so much good TV out there for quarantine, and people are watching garbage.
There is. Well,
I'm watching the Halloween movie.
People have also gotten so used to. I was just going to say they've gotten spoiled by all these streaming services that release the entire season all at once, so that you can just sit and binge watch the entire thing. You don't have to wait for a week for the next one to come out or whatever.
What are you watching, Molly?
We just finished watching The Mandalorian, which is fantastic. It is so amazing.
So
the way that they've done it, it's better than all of the other movies. Yep. I mean,
seriously?
Yeah, is that good?
Oh my gosh, you haven't seen it?
I have not.
I'm not a huge fan of the movies. I've watched them. But
I'm the same. I'm not a huge fan of the movies. They're okay.
But
The
two full
Mandalorian,
out. Right now.
It's done very well, and it's made by people who are fans. So it's got all the right points. It's got lots of Easter eggs. It's got like all the stuff right. but they've also done it with a much better story, and it's a really great show.
Oh,
Even if you don't like the movies, you can get into this. Even if you don't know how accurate all this is, and you don't know all the backstory, you haven't watched all the movies, this is still good to watch.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to be a Star Wars nerd to love The Mandalorian.
Yeah, my wife loved it, and she hates Star Wars, but she loved Mandalorian. It was fantastic.
But if you are a Star Wars nerd, you will also still like it. It's hard to get that balance where the fans are happy with it, and so are people who aren't fans. So
it's all Jon Favreau. So, I mean, that's who wrote it and directed it.
Favreau?
Yeah, Favreau.
Oh yeah, I love Favreau, man.
So he did Elf and Swingers and numerous other things, but
Swingers and
all the Iron Man movies. So it's got good bones.
What was the movie they did right after Swingers?
They were hitmen, weren't they?
They were hitmen. Yeah, they were complete opposite of the Swingers, and I mean to tell you, it was so much different. Made. Yeah, and that guy could not keep his freaking mouth shut. And I just shut the hell up. It was, dude, I'm telling you, really well done. I like those two together.
He's still
Speaking of Hitman.
Yeah. Nate.
Speaking of Hitman, it's Christmas. You should go out. It's on Redbox, I know that for sure. But Fat Man.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah. It's a really fun movie. Where Mel Gibson plays Santa. Walter Goggins, also another terrific just character actor, plays a hitman hired by a kid to kill Santa because he got a lump of coal. So it looks cheesy from the preview, but what sold me was Santa. You think you're the only one? You think I got this job because I'm fat and jolly? It was perfect. But it was very well done. Like the trailer does not do it justice.
I will watch it today. Because I've heard a lot of good things. My son raved about it. Yeah.
Into the pop culture podcast recently.
Well, I guess we have, but you know what? It's interesting. We're having interesting conversation. We're flying by the seat of our pants.
Well, this is what we do. What else are you doing in quarantine besides binge watching stuff or going to work and back home? And because a lot of things are closed down, live entertainment shut down.
Well, we could put you on the hot seat. We could put you on the hot seat.
Oh, we didn't do a hot seat. Oh, I failed.
Molly? We have questions.
I have failed. I don't.
Can we do it now?
We still
you have questions for him?
No, I don't have anything. I would ask him where he was, and then I didn't question. But we don't want to turn it into an interrogation.
You're way out.
Yep.
Wait.
Molly's got it under control. We'll use
the music.
Hot seat, but we need the hot seat music.
Well, you know
what? You can't always get what you want, Michael.
I know.
True. Because the soundboard is plugged in, but apparently it's not plugged into the right outlet because it just died on me. Oh
my goodness! Can we get some better technical support in that studio?
I mean,
I don't know how it is.
All right.
I don't know how it is.
Tom, can you hire someone better for technical support?
He would love to. He's threatened to fire me several times. So,
while Molly's figuring that out, I don't know how it is in Milwaukee, but here in Boise, we still have 2 open mics that are CDC regulated. Wearing masks and stuff like that. And
you have to perform in a mask while you're on stage.
Nope. You have to wear it walking up the stage and then take it off.
All right. What about when you're drinking at the bar?
Can't be at the bar itself, but at your seat, you're sitting down drinking, you can take your mask off.
Okay. You can't sit at the bar.
No.
You just only get your stuff and then go sit down.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. We got questions.
We got questions.
Are you ready, Nate? This one's to you. So you got
the hot seat.
Yeah. So you got to pick your poison here. So would you rather poop a little bit every time you sit down, or make a living scamming the elderly?
He does both already.
Well, you got to pick one for the sake of the.
He already poops a little every time he sits down.
That's my side job.
Trust me, I had to ride him down to Memphis and back. It's bad.
Listen, the elderly had a good run, They had a good life.
Well, their
They
money
lived a
will
little-
soon be parted, right?
Yeah,
What are you going to leave it
They
to their
can't take it
ungrateful grandkids?
yeah, they can't take it with them. They can't live with their. I'm going to go scam the elderly because
Either that or they take it to the casino and blow it.
yeah,
All right, so you would scam the elderly. Well, you're in the
Yes.
holiday spirit. That's for sure.
Wow.
Wow.
I thought I knew you, Nate.
All right, William.
I'm doing it for good. I'm doing it for good. All right.
No, you're
That's what I'm
not.
doing it for.
He's making it
Yes,
official.
I'm giving it. I'm giving it to the people who need it the most.
For the people who need new pants because they should every time they sit down.
He's like a modern day Schindler's List. Look at that. He's giving it to the people that need it the most.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm not.
You know, and I am the elderly, so I scam myself. And I don't poop when I sit down, but I have been known to pee a little bit sometimes. So what are you going to do?
We saw that when he bent over to go take the call. So,
Yeah.
all right, Molly, what do you got next?
So this one is. I just picked these.
All right.
Have a family member walk in on you getting off to animal porn, or bring a sex doll everywhere you go.
Depends on the family member. Because trust me, I have a few family members that want to get in on it. Oh, are we doing this? Is this what we doing now?
I think animal porn would be much easier to explain because it's like that's like a funny video type thing. Like it's just funny.
It's a highlight reel.
Yeah.
I love animals, but not that much. So I'm going to take the sex doll everywhere I go. I can do the carpool lane. I can, there's a lot of advantages of taking your sex doll everywhere.
That's true. Carpool lane, that's brilliant. Yep.
But you got to take.
And then you got a friend if you get lonesome.
Yeah.
Who's looking? You stuck
take
at a
him to
pole. You
movies.
take her little head. You pull it down there.
You got to
and,
take it everywhere with you.
goes up.
You got to take it to a job interview. You got to take it
Go
like
to church.
You got to take it to letting a tenant. You unlock a tenant's door. You got to take it.
If they don't hire you with a sex doll, I don't know what kind of company that is.
I mean, like I would, if I had to take her everywhere, I would have to have a little veil over her face. I just can't have her going around with that surprised look on her face all the time. It's unsettling. You got to cover that up and just say that, that's her religion, that she wants to wear a veil. So you don't have that.
Put into this. Well, tying into that.
And
Classy.
let's say they ask you what's your qualifications. I go, let me show you. Take her for 5 minutes. If
Take
you
my
don't
wife.
like it, if you don't like it, I can walk away. But if you like it, hire me.
That's my resume right here, right?
So they-
Who thought up this question, Mike? Cross that off the list, please.
Well,
we're just
you
picking cards.
it does tie into the next one because as long as we're talking about animals, the next options you have, would you rather, pick your poison here, be sexually attracted to another species? So if you're already in animal porn, that's probably your choice. Or lose a week of your life every time you have sex. This is a tough one for you two.
Well,
include having sex with yourself.
It could.
It should.
All right, sex with yourself is included.
Yeah, it should. It should. You should use
All right,
lose
masturbation.
a week in your life. Yep, I'll go with that.
Right.
I had a good run.
I don't want to see the future. All right, I don't want to see what's happening next. 2020 was enough.
Yeah.
I'm okay
Just
with.
don't let me die naked with my penis in my hand. That would be embarrassing for my loved ones.
There's worse ways to die
With a
with.
belt as well.
And ladies'
Doing a
panties.
David Carradine.
It just doesn't interest me.
I
really.
just got the worst visual image of that.
If you guys are
Draped across the space and just there.
enjoying all
You
this
know,
craziness,
I've always tried to think, like, do you think that David Carradine was really into that? Or was somebody trying to fuck with him by making him go out like that because of some other diabolical shit? Because it kind of makes me think, like, I wonder, because like it was in Thailand and who he might have pissed off the wrong people. I don't know. I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
How did he die again?
Hey, at least
Asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation is wearing ladies'
so you got-
pantyhose. He had hung himself
But
in
you
a
got
closet in
Chris
Thailand.
Cornell. Chris Cornell did the same thing. Michael
No,
Hutchins
I think he
does.
hung himself. I think
No,
he
they
hung-
were both doing all the same stuff. Michael
the
Hutchins.
autoerotic stuff.
Yeah, and
I
it's-
didn't hear that. Are you sure? Oh, you're the
Well,
you're
there's
the band nerd.
I do it all the
You're
time.
the inside music thing. Really?
There's a conspiracy with Chris Cornell.
Don't you need a spotter?
There
If you're gonna do that, you need a friend that's gonna make sure that nothing bad happens to you.
Well,
You got to share that information. Say, look, dude, this is what I'm into. I just need you to make sure I don't die. Can you be a friend?
And
that's
speaking of
asking a
sharing,
lot.
let's see if I don't get ridden over this time. If you guys are enjoying, make sure to like and share this page.
Well done. Well done.
oh, yeah.
So, Nate, you were saying about
Very
the
good.
conspiracy theory.
Chris Cornell and a few others, Anthony Bourdain, were also
I thought that was
involved with
depression.
No,
Was it
well,
autoerotic? What was it?
No. Well, they were involved with making a documentary about the child sex trafficking and stuff like that, and they all mysteriously died one after another. And so,
I didn't know anything about that. How did that
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's news to me. I had no idea.
They were
Now, it's just a weird coincidence in how they all. But that's if you're into that sort of thing. You guys
David
go down the
Carradine
YouTube
as well?
rabbit hole.
need to get tea back.
No,
on
no.
this one.
So this leads kind of into just on the whatever topic.
Yeah.
Since this is the last Saturday in 2020,
Who's barking?
That's my sister's dog. She barks at everything until you come inside the house. Then she licks you.
that sounds about right.
The fuck up,
Like
please? There's a show going on. Let her know. Shut the fuck up, dog. And she shut up now. See, she heard me.
Yeah.
You heard. There's your alpha right there.
Is it the tone of my voice? Is it the pitch of my voice? What is it that makes it like I'm just getting driven
Molly, it's all
over
yours.
the
Let
entire
Molly
show?
speak.
Dog.
Go ahead, Molly. Go ahead.
I'm getting ridden over.
All right, everyone shut
Go
up.
ahead, Molly.
Overridden. I'm in the spot. I'm in the seat.
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
That's all you are.
Go ahead,
Hey.
Tom.
Hey, Tom Klein, come on. Let's
Speak,
hurry
Tom.
up.
I'm the alpha.
Come on, we're waiting.
So
You have the spotlight.
this is the last Saturday in 2020. We kind
Yeah.
of, you guys want to look at an in memoriam?
Sure.
Oh,
Bring it down even more.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Depressing.
I said we were on the topic of,
Oh man.
we this has kind of been a tradition of something that we do, and
Yeah.
it's a depressing one. It always is. There's always some bad ones in here.
Are there any good ones?
Kobe.
Well, and it's 2020. It's the year of COVID and poison muke and everything else.
Ooh, good.
I know. So, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Sweet little lady.
Yeah, that was
She was adorable.
yes.
No, I mean her and Scalia. Those two were
Yeah.
very opposed politically, and they were the best of friends. And that's people should just take note from that and just try to live that way with people. Agree, disagree, but
Right.
get along.
Yeah,
You know?
use that as a model. Oh, little
That is a
Richard.
great model.
Wait, Sean Connery died?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
yeah.
He died a week
Yeah.
before Trebek. Remember?
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
like this segment,
You don't-
Tom.
You don't remember
Oh.
Tom's joke about
Look,
that?
Molly, the
Oh.
world's been going on. Sean Connery died.
Shock it, Trebek. Shock it, Trebek.
I still beat you in death.
Little Richard was 87, and Sean
I
Connery.
am now with your mother's titties.
Sean Connery was 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy that there's not a beef between the two, but through SNL there's been this horrific beef between the two that everyone knows about. I think it's so fantastic of writing.
Between Little Richard and Sean Connery?
No, between Alex Trebek and Sean
No.
Connery.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Died on Halloween, removed all doubt that he was the true James Bond.
He was the true James Bond. Roger
Um,
Moore was good,
No,
and the guy now I like him too, but
Daniel Craig.
John Connery's the man.
Daniel
David Craig's very good. Yeah. The other ones,
Who's this guy?
Timothy
Oh,
Dalton.
this is the
and,
guy that was Black Panther.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was.
Oh yeah,
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman. Yeah,
Yeah, he was good. Too.
another great actor, man. Suffered in silence, horrible, deadly disease, and acted throughout, showing courage and
And he was brilliant.
he was brilliant. He really was. It's a great loss.
That's sad.
Did some really good work at the lowest of times.
Kobe, another one, too young.
And then that's another guy turned his life around, started to become to set an example for people and working with young kids and just cut down like that, with his daughter, which made it even more heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Right. This one, right. I was going to say it was so tragic. It was so sudden. And, there were children, and
then, just and the other families too. I mean, it's just terrible. What a horrible year it's been.
Yeah. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Phyllis George.
Phyllis George died? She's like Miss America.
Former Miss America Phyllis George died
my
at
God,
70.
She was like one of the first ladies that would be like inside the NFL on CBS in the 70s when they would do the pregame show. And I was like, there's a pretty woman sitting in the studio. It was great. Phyllis George. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man. How old was she?
Oh my God.
Regis and Alex Trebek. So Regis was 88 and Alex Trebek was 80.
Devil went down to Georgia.
Yep, Charlie Daniels. Yeah, let me ask you though, they were in the woods. It always bothered me when he said, sit down in that chair right there. First, he's on the stump. Where the fuck did the chair come from in the woods? Come on, Charlie. You died and took that story to the grave. I want to know where that chair came from.
Oh, yeah, John Prine.
John Prine. Another COVID. I shouldn't say the poison milk.
Yeah.
John Prine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just silenced. Amazing. Amazing artist.
Oh, here's a list of the pandemic deaths.
Tom Seaver died. That's
Tom Seaver.
Tom Seaver, John Prine, David Prowse, Roy Horn, Kevin Duffy, Adam Schlesinger.
And yet Nathan Scott Ford lives on.
He probably murdered him all.
That's amazing.
Kirk Douglas, 103.
Yeah.
Me and Keith Richards will live forever.
Well,
and Olivia de Havilland was 104.
Yeah, she was the last one from Gone with the Wind.
Rhonda Fleming, 97. Wow.
Nice long life.
Speaking of age, my grandma just died this year. She was 102.
Another.
That's insane.
And everyone was surprised. I'm like, she was 102.
How was she up until that 102? Was it a good quality of life?
For the most part, yeah. She was very coherent.
Mentally coherent. That's good.
Yeah, it was great. It was crazy. She was still sharp as a whip.
Well, that's good because when people get older and the dulls, things are kind of dull and they're just kind of existing. I just think that's a horrible way to have to live. But I'm happy to hear that she was sharp as a whip.
She was ready to go. Ready to go. Who else we got? Who are on this list? Who's the people we least expected to die in 2020? I think that's more interesting. I mean,
I don't sit in it. Yeah, expect. Yeah, I mean, I don't think who do I expect to die this year? Well, but when someone's unexpected, it bothers you because you're like, oh shit, I wasn't even thinking of them, and now they're gone.
I mean, like Kobe Bryant. Like, was he 41? I
believe something like that.
Someone's 97. Yeah, they're getting to that point. Kirk Douglas, 103 or whatever he was.
Yeah.
And he had a stroke 25 years ago, and he's talking like that. I was like, Jesus, he hung on for a long time.
And we just watched this movie.
We did. He was a handsome devil, wasn't he?
He was great.
Wilford Brimley.
Yep.
The diabetes got him.
Oatmeal. Not enough oatmeal.
But I mean, he was a heavy dude, and he lived a good long life.
Yeah.
And Kirk Douglas with his chin dimple.
I'm thinking about getting one.
You're either born with it or you don't have it, dude. You don't go get one.
I bet you could have it surgically added.
Yeah, of course. It looks ridiculous. Michael Jackson, next thing you know, he's having 12 surgeries, and we're sitting next to Michael Jackson.
Ken Osmond and Hugh Downs.
Oh man, Ken Osmond was Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver.
Mm-hmm.
He died. Hugh Downs, I thought was dead a long time ago.
He was 99.
Oh my God, he's been hanging on alone because he was on a Today Show.
Carl Reiner.
Carl
Reiner, he had to be 96 or something like that. Nice long life.
Fred Willard, that's another one that he was amazingly hilarious.
I love Fred Willard.
Oh, he was great.
Especially his work he did in the movie theaters.
Yep.
Did Jerry Stiller die?
Yes.
Yep, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's right here. 92.
Yep, 92.
In the honor of Festivus.
They showed him a picture of him before he died.
Oh yeah, Terry.
He had aged terribly. I mean, like they have fixed up for TV or whatever. But when you saw him at his real age, you're like, oh yeah, he's not long for this world. But man, 92, that's a nice long life, you know.
Hunter Blackman.
Terry Jones of Monty Python. Terry Jones passed away.
Naya Rivera.
Drowned. Oh yeah, that beautiful girl I just showed. That's her, right?
Drowned in the Southern California lake in July during an outing with her 4-year-old son.
Oh, he made it though. They found the kid, but they couldn't find her, and then they found her. So like the kid was on the boat. I think she fell off the boat.
That's terrifying.
I know. A 4-year-old kid on a boat by himself. I'm glad he's okay. Because that must be horrifying. Your mommy, you don't know where anybody is. You're stuck on a boat. You're 4 years old. Not a good day.
Kelly Preston died too.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking too. What a beautiful girl. Right? Yep. They kept it quiet. You just found out when it happened. But
57.
What a beautiful girl, man.
Yeah, she was just something we just watched. I can't remember, but yeah, she was great. Jerry Maguire was like one of her big ones.
I liked her in anything. Just sweet and genuine.
Mm-hmm. Paul Horning, another one.
Former Packer.
94?
Yeah. 84.
84. I'm surprised that guy lived that long for the abuse he took. Holy cow. Yeah,
those players took a lot of abuse. They get those concussions and go back into the game.
Yep.
And a lot of them, I think, that's why a lot of the players, I think ALS, I'm not sure 100%, but a lot of ALS people have had severe brain injuries while playing sports, and they develop ALS later. I think there's a tie-in. I'm not saying that all people have ALS are from that, but there's a tie-in with head injuries for sure. Mm-hmm. That's my professional opinion.
What's the new thing? Is it CTS? Is that what they say? Is that what it's called?
I believe it's CTS. Something like that. Yeah.
With the traumatic
chronic. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Junior Seau, who was a linebacker for the
Derek Thomas.
He was a linebacker for San Diego Chargers. He committed suicide and he shot himself in the chest so they could study his brain because CTE, because he said he was suffering from it. And so he did that as a public service to try to help other people. I think it's a very unselfish act on his part. So, not to bring it down, this is a comedy podcast. I've gone off the rails.
I mean, I'm doing an in memoriam. So.
It is in memoriam, yeah.
We're down to like one viewer right now.
I apologize. This is very morbid, but this made me giggle because I love Impractical Jokers. And this literally is like a line from the show. The Chuck Yeager who broke the sound barrier in 1947. They literally said like that exact same line on the show. And that's his description. 97.
But think about the shit that guy saw. I mean, all right, we're going to drop you from this plane. You're going to try and break the sound barrier. Here you go. I mean, you're not living past that day in your head to start with. So
I mean, you don't know what's going to happen if you do break it. Like maybe I'll explode. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No one's ever done it before.
That takes some guts because you don't know. That's the unknown.
That's an alpha right there, William.
That's alpha. That is definitely an alpha. That is. That's not some type O blood universal Nate Ford Scott pussy.
Yeah.
Wake up, Nate. He's like, huh?
Thought you froze.
So.
There's so much death.
I know.
All right, so let's try to move this in a more positive note because that's enough.
Do it.
Enough with the loss. Let's talk about it. Okay, so people are getting the vaccine. 2021, people are getting the vaccine. A lot of people have recovered from it. Things are.
It's the up and up, man.
All right,
It's
all right,
up and up.
all right, Nate. What's your New Year's resolution? Let's look forward to 2021. What are you looking forward to
Ooh.
next year?
Is that one thing
I'm
It's
Or
not
if
a
you
birth-
share it,
New
does
Year's-
that-
New
is that like a
birthday
wish?
is not to have any more New Year's resolution.
That's not a resolution.
No, I'm going to stay alive. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to stay alive. Be positive. Be more positive in life, and
You can go mad at yourself if you feel like
live 2021 to the fullest.
I agree.
Well,
So-
I definitely have.
That-
This is a wake-up call for me with my health crisis. So 2021 is going to be getting my health right, and that means losing a substantial amount of weight, and also working out regularly and eating healthy and living a better, healthier life. And I'm going to stick with it because it's important for me to exist.
To us, it is yes.
So you could have at least 2 more great years.
2 more great if I'm lucky. With my horrible sleep apnea, I gotta lose weight. I really do.
Yeah.
So this is it. I mean, like, look, if this wasn't a wake up call, then come on, this is the time to take care of this. So, I'm hopeful, and I don't feel motivated right now because I'm heavily medicated. But once I get off of this, I'm gonna definitely. This is my goal, and I'm gonna try to stick with it. It's up here for me. If I mentally get it in my head, then I'm gonna try to stick with it. So I'm hopeful. So what about you, Michael?
Me? See, I was thinking about this the other day, and 2020 was actually a pretty good year for me.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Rub it
I
in.
fucking Molly, could you reach over and grab him by the throat?
I picked up new hobbies. I joined you guys in this podcast. I did another podcast that was fun. Normally I'm so damn busy traveling. Yeah, I need that.
I can't reach.
That like for work that I really kind of don't have the pause to look and do things that I want to do and be creative. So 2020 has been good, and I'm looking to build on that in 2021. And like Nate said, just kind of be a little more positive about things and not look at everything in such a negative Nelly stance, and to kind of build off things that I've done in 2020 and continue with that. I mean, that's kind of my New Year's resolution, and I'd like to get a little better shape. I think we all could, lose a few pounds here and there. So pretty simple.
What about you, Molly?
Tom says 2021, I'm living a better life. And also that Nate wants 2 chicks.
True.
So.
That is true. That's going to happen. That's my second
Your
goal.
resolution? You changed it?
That's number
Well,
one.
I do want to say this though. I have really enjoyed the collaboration with you guys, and that is something I want to put a lot more effort on us building something stronger with our group, because I'm getting a lot of good feelings from it, and it's a great relationship that we've all started, and I want to continue to grow with that and have this show do well.
And it will. What, January 11th? Big Laugh Comedy Network? Is that what it's called? They get that right?
Yes.
So we're going to build on that, just like you said.
We may have to push that off a bit just because our marketing, we're working on final details for our season 3, everything. And we want to make sure that it's all pinned down. We've had some setbacks, but
Let's get back to you. What's your New Year's resolution?
the 11th was our goal originally.
Since
Me.
Yeah, because you said you gave us Tom's, you didn't give us yours.
yeah, let's wrap it up with that.
I don't know. Let's take this to the next level for sure. Get season 3 off with a blast, and
don't take things for granted.
not taking things for granted. Do better in my, career. Hopefully get a promotion. That'd be nice.
Well, I hope that works out, because you do work some long hours, and while we're goofing off and going back and forth with our little chat, Molly's not joining in because she's busy working. So I know you're putting in the work, you're putting in the
Making us
effort.
look good.
I'm always working.
So, and Tom is as well. I think, again, I would like to say, because I think Tom misunderstood me when I was asking him, like, well, what are you doing? Because I was joking with him because he had said that he works construction in the wintertime. He's not really that busy because it's wintertime. And then I was just going off of that line of, and I think he misinterpreted what I was saying because
It's all sensitive because people always pick on him because it's easy to pick on him because he definitely puts a lot of work into this show. This
of course he does.
Spends the entire week pulling up stories and making his monologue a new set of jokes for a monologue in a week, a new one every week.
It takes a lot of work. It does.
It does take a lot of work, and he spends the majority of his free time when he's not working at his other job.
Well, Tom and I have actually discussed this, and I think with this new collaboration, what we're working on is that we're going to have to try to maybe take a few things off of his plate and put them on ours with a little bit of guidance. Because I told him I'm willing to learn anything that he's got to offer, and I might need a little guidance, but to kind of help to where we could spread it out a little bit to where it's not so much on him. So I think more of a collaborative effort would probably be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great. 2021, we're going to have lots of new stuff. We'll probably change up the show, format a little bit.
I'm coming back, right?
We'll let you know.
We'll talk after.
Hey, we'll let you know. We'll call you.
Our people will call your people. We'll do lunch.
just wait by the phone.
Don't hold your
Mike, listen, nobody can wrangle an old lady like you.
That's
You're
right.
quite the old lady wrangler. And that brings something to the table. Because, dude, you're a good sport and you play along. And I watched that again and I was tickled pink by it because you're a good sport. You played along the flirtation with Roz and it just made me laugh.
She made it easy. It was all her. She made it easy.
Well, she's very funny. Did you happen to catch that one, Nate? The Roz?
I did. Roz gave me my first, not comedic job, but my first job when I first moved to Wisconsin.
There you go.
She was working, I don't know how it came about, but she was working at a coffee shop inside one of the malls. And she knew I was wanting to get a job to make some income. And so she led me to that. And so I got not only my first, working as a comic with her, but also in Wisconsin, also with that, a job.
There you go.
Nice.
She's great.
Weird. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they came down. We'll have to get them back down this year for another session because we had a blast and they stayed for 2 hours and it was fun. I mean, and anybody that's really part of Milwaukee comedy, talking about old school, know and love them.
They were more off the rails than we were. We couldn't.
We had to reel them in a little.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah,
right.
I love her.
So dealing with comedians like us, they have to be a little crazy.
Right?
Yeah. Can you imagine? I mean, seriously. I can't stand us.
Well, like right now, where there's not that much going on. I've been dealing with Heron Entertainment, Ron Heron, who has booked me throughout this pandemic, and did 3 weeks out on the road with another.
But you have
comic,
to go
Manuel.
and set up the room and do all the fucking work too, which is news to me. I've done gigs where I show up, they turn on the mic, I perform, they give me money. No, you got to go there an hour early and help set up the room. What? Am I a stagehand? Fuck you, man. No, man. Yeah. I did
but
one of his rooms.
Giving me
I
work.
asked him for a guest set, and he said no.
And on our days off, he provides a hotel room.
Okay. Well, fuck him.
Most bookers don't do that.
All right.
I'm not dealing with Heron.
But I got work. During the pandemic.
On that note, Nate, where can we find you?
Your positivity.
You won't be finding me on Heron, that's for sure. Call me.
You guys are the worst.
No, are you touring now with them?
Yeah.
You are? Where are you now?
Yeah.
Around there?
Now I'm in Boise. Yeah. A few shows in Oregon coming up, and a few shows in Montana, and a few shows in Colorado.
And you have to set up the
and
room?
it's fun.
Where can we find the
technically not me. Emmanuel does
William, I'll
that.
punch you in the face.
Mute him. Mute him.
I don't care
Yeah.
if you're sick. I'll punch you through the screen.
But it is fun traveling during this pandemic, just seeing both ends of the spectrum of how people really care about it, like Denver and Austin. And then you go to somewhere in Pierre, South Dakota, where I walk into a gas station with a mask on, and the lady behind the counter, you don't need to wear that. Like, well, just by you saying that, I'm wearing this. You know, like,
Oh,
it's,
and you see the accent. I knew it was South Dakota.
yeah.
You don't know. It was a little more twangy.
It's weird how some northern states
They have the
do
same
it, like
accent.
Illinois, like
I know.
Southern Illinois.
I know.
Yeah, it's
It's
weird.
just that same form of redneck, kind of retarded thing.
So,
I
so
know.
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
think Molly was trying to get to was where can we find these shows, upcoming shows for you, Nate?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have
Do you
them
have
on
a
the website? Do you have
Sure,
them on your
website.
Facebook? Where can we find you?
It's all on social media. Comic Nate Ford on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I might go on TikTok. I don't know. Who
OnlyFans?
knows? I'm old. And also, you can go to HuronEntertainment.com. You know, William's favorite.
I'm just on a rant. I don't have anything against
More
him.
positivity, William.
He's just trying to be
He's
in
on-
business and put on some shows, and it's not a big deal. I'm just ranting.
He's on a roid rant.
It's the roid. I'm a roid rage. I'm starving and I can't
Oh,
taste.
It's gonna
I'm
turn into Paul
frustrated.
in a minute.
He hasn't eaten in over an hour. Ah!
It's crazy.
It's got no
It's
finger.
crazy.
All right. You got anything to add?
Not at all.
Or where do they find us?
Find us everywhere on social media. Off the Rails TM. Anywhere you go.
All right,
What do I-
guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, it was good seeing you guys,
Thank you.
Nate. Awesome. Always awesome talking to you, buddy.
It
And
was good.
as
Yeah.
always, remember, we are not good enough.
Thanks for tuning in, universe.